caltrop is an area denial weapon designed to stop the enemy. The caltrop is a sturdy, simple, yet effective weapon no matter its position. Its purpose was originally designed to stop elephant and donkey attacks. It graduated to stopping tanks. And now, the caltrop is your defense against propaganda, polished lies, and manufactured outrage. It's free from counterfeit credibility and synthetic truth. However, inside the walls of the caltrop, you're going to be forced to think. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Mike Calderese is the caltrop.
All right, good evening and welcome. Sorry for the delayed start today. I don't know what's going on. For some reason, my computer is just running slow. Nothing was loading up, and it loaded up at the last minute. I have nothing in its place. All discombobulated, but welcome. Good evening and welcome to the Caltrop. I am your host. It is my birthday, and I am your host. Here I am entertaining you on my birthday. Listen, you entertain me. I love doing this. This is the best birthday present I could give to myself is being with you guys. And of course, you know, having some problems to start off the show on my birthday. You got to love it. But I think it says an error. So I don't know what loaded up, what didn't load up. It was kind of going crazy. But thank you guys for being with us on this October 13th. And apparently my birthday is the International Day of Peace. Who would have thought Trump and Calderese could bring peace to the world? I don't know if I'm bringing peace to Bricktown. I seem to be bringing a little more chaos to my area, but what are you going to do? But we do have a packed show for you today. I have to try and somehow send some links out. What I wanted to do was at the end of the show, everybody, if you could join me in a birthday drink. I have some, let's see. I have some Glenlivet here, right? So about 8:55. We're gonna bring some friends of the show in, and then we are going to we're gonna do I guess a toast to me, but a toast to us, but a toast on my birthday. I appreciate it if you guys all celebrated with me. But we have a lot in the program today. Let's just put it that way. We have a lot on Trump. The peace deal was pretty big. Watching him mingle with the people, watch it. Like, one of the things you hear from the left is Trump is not respected around the world. And if you just watch these people, how they react with him, how they are when they're around him, he is clearly the man. Clearly, he is the man. And I don't care what world leader it is, he's not bowing to them, they're bowing to him. It's an aura that this guy brings, and I think it's one of the reasons why we are going to be talking about what we're talking about today, which is the first step. I'm not buying the peace in the Middle East like everyone else is yet, but it's a first step. We're going to be getting to that, and we have a lot. I mean, it's honestly scattered. We have a lot of stuff that was gonna make me laugh. I have some stuff on Mayor Adams in New York. Mayor Adams is out of this race and got his swag back. It's like he is like a pimp. He's throwing the powder on and just pimp smacking the shit out of some reporters, and he's walking out of this office like a man with his head held high. I stumbled across this I guess interview. People are asking him questions, and man, you know, the job he did, I would vote for this guy. Honestly, I would really vote for him. It was confident. It was incredible. Wait till you see some of this stuff. We obviously have Trump in Egypt. But a smorgasbord of a whole bunch of different stuff, including a crazy fucking... I love playing these crazy Florida sheriffs that tell people we're going to kill you. We are going to kill you. I have one of those guys. Awesome show for you, but let's get to the Mike's Right. Do we have world peace? So apparently, and I am still trying to process all this, peace just broke out in the Middle East. Yes, phase 1 of the Israel-Hamas peace deal is done. It's complete. It's wrapped. It's signed, sealed, delivered, and Trump delivered it. Well, at least phase 1 he delivered for, and the people are home, and that's amazing. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Wait a second. Peace? Is there really peace in the Middle East? That's like saying Congress agreed on something, or that CNN just admitted Trump was right about anything, which they still haven't even on this peace deal. Some people have. But here we are in 2025, and it's apparently the year of miracles. And they're all revolving around Trump. They're calling it the incredible first step, this peace deal. And I got to admit, it really is. But let's be honest. The first thing everyone noticed, well, at least I did, when I saw the hostages walk out was, it wasn't peace. It was like, wait, they look better than they went in, kind of. Like, did Hamas open up a wellness retreat? Like, welcome to Hostage Spa and Resort. Complimentary of Hamas yoga at 3. I mean, obviously that's a joke. Relax. But they did look good. But I don't want to go full conspiracy brain. Not tonight. Let's put that aside, all right? Because it is a big day. And everyone, Trump did this. Make no mistake about it. This wasn't Biden's plan that Trump just suddenly continued. No. He took over, ripped a plan out of their cold bureaucratic hands and said, move over, Sleepy Joe. Let daddy diplomacy handle this. He negotiated peace in a place where 2,000 plus years, people have been fighting over sand, rocks, and religious zoning disputes. And as the government shutdown drags on here in the States, Trump actually joked, it's easier to negotiate with Hamas than Chuck Schumer. And you know what? He's right. You could probably get a ceasefire at a terrorist faster than a budget from Congress. And we just witnessed that happen. This is the same Trump that the left swore would start World War III. He's unstable, they said. He's dangerous with nukes. Do you really want him on the button? But now, he's the only guy in 50 years who's managed to get people who literally throw rockets and rocks at each other to shake hands. That's the twist of 2025. The guy who was supposed to bring chaos is delivering calm. Meanwhile, Washington's chaos continues without him. Now, let's not pop the champagne bottle yet, because right now, all I see is cautious optimism. The kind where you smile, but keep your flak jacket on. Because everyone's asking, is this real peace? Is this lasting peace? Or are we just in the Instagram photo op phase of peace before the next round of rockets? We've seen peace deals before with Israel, Egypt, for example, Jordan. Those worked out fine. But let's be honest. Egypt never hated Israel quite like the Gazans did. Egypt's attitude was like, all right, yeah, fine, whatever. We'll build pyramids and mind our own business. But the Palestinians, their whole brand is resistance. It's like trying to get the New York Yankees and the Red Sox to share a locker room. So how does a group go from hating each other to handshaking? Maybe the answer is simple. People with nothing to lose will burn the world down. But people with something to lose will protect it. You give people jobs, homes, and Wi-Fi, and suddenly they're too busy streaming Netflix to throw grenades. That's the hope, right? That's the deal that changes lives. Not just headlines, because peace doesn't come from signatures. It comes from stability. But I'll say this. I'll believe all of it when I see it. I've watched for years Middle East peace deals come and go. They're like celebrity marriages. It's a great photo op, short shelf life. And part of me can't shake the feeling that somewhere, someone is already planning the next incident. Because Israel's got factions that don't want peace. Zionists who dream of old borders, old expansion of prophecy. And on the flip side, you have Palestinians who feel erased, like they're being written out of their own story. That's the recipe for, well, history repeating itself. So yeah, to me, this is very fragile. It's walking through a minefield in flip-flops. But damn, at least we're walking in the right direction. One can only hope and pray that world peace isn't just a Miss Universe answer anymore. Maybe this time it sticks. And here's the real comedy of it all. And I've seen this on the socials, but I'll repeat it. If Trump really did free Palestine, then every single free Palestine protester from Berkeley to Brooklyn's going to have to buy a MAGA hat. Imagine that in March. What do we want? Freedom. Who gave it to us? Trump did. Trump free Palestine. Peace on earth, baby. Courtesy of the big bad orange man that they swore would bring death. Welcome to 2025, everybody, where Trump negotiates peace, the government shut down, and the hostages come out glowing. The world is upside down. And I've never felt more right side up. It's fucking weird. But you know what I'm talking about. Mike's right. Yeah, I'm sorry to point that out, and I don't want to get to that point today. But listen, man. I try to think of all the possibilities for this type of stuff, and when I see these guys, I get it. They obviously cleaned him up before they brought him out in the whole 9 yards. And one of the dudes was really skinny, but he could have been really skinny going in there. He didn't look overly bad. 2 years. They looked fed. They didn't look beaten. I mean, listen, I'm not saying they didn't go through those things, for Christ's sake. Just saying they look pretty good. So I do wonder the conditions that they were held in. I wonder what the truth is. Were they kept in a cell with no lights, and they were 24-hour solitary confinement and beating them and making them eat worms and shit. Like, that's the picture that everyone had in their head of this. And I don't know. I would love to know what conditions they were in, the real conditions, not the story that's going to be told about this. And there's already going to be movies made up and everything. The scripts are already written for all this stuff. But again, I don't want, especially on my birthday, I don't want to get all crazy conspiracy theory because, that's just something I wanted to talk about because it popped into my head. Okay. It just said, wow, those guys look really good. That's all I said. And I do want to make mention of the on the show. I'm not saying anything happened. I'm not saying they weren't poorly kept. And yes, it's shit that they went through that for a long time. Yes, Victoria? She needs her weights. I have to get an on-air sign because apparently people don't realize when I'm doing a show here. That was my daughter. She needs her weights. Hey, get your weights. So let's take all that, like I said, and let's just put that aside. But this is Donald Trump here. And I apologize because I don't have a lot of this in order right now, and it's kind of pissing me off, and I really don't even have it labeled. So I'm going to be throwing a couple at him. Here's 23 seconds of Trump.
And after so many years of unceasing war and endless danger, today the skies are calm, the guns are silent, the sirens are still, and the sun rises on a holy land that is finally at peace, a land and a region that will live, God willing, in peace for all eternity.
God willing, we'll live in peace for all eternity. Place your bets. Let me get to the chats. Place your bets on that. Let me know in the chat whether you think this is going to be lasting peace, whether you think this is going to be short-lived. Do you see a false flag coming? What do you see going on? And let's see what's going on in the chats. Let's get to them. Yankee 68. First one in the chat, Yankee 68. We got to get up. Give me a shout afterwards if you're here. I'll message you. We can give me a call. It's Johnny 69, number 2. My man was helping me make some jerky today. Coach Patterson. Coach says, happy birthday. Thank you very much. 8 calories. Yo, what's up tonight? 8 calories. The girls just called me while we were having our little 5-minute delayed opening here and sang me happy birthday. They sang me happy birthday better than my wife and my daughter sang me happy birthday. They didn't even have any life to it. My son from South Carolina going to school in the gym sang to me. I didn't see that one happening, but he did. Mama Dukes, you got to get your singing game up. Mama Dukes, got to get your singing game up. It's Johnny the boat. Hey, I got to send you that link, boat. It was tough. I had some difficulties today in Jersey. Abe 69. Jersey Abe 69. Do you want to hear a side story really quick? All right, let's do a little side story because I got Jersey Abe up really quick. For everybody that didn't, for everybody that's been following the Two Mics Live saga, I guess we could call it. Let's switch gears, and then I'll pop back into the Peace 2025, because this isn't peace anymore. This is not peace. So Friday, I'm at work, and everybody knows now. Just to give you really quick, the guy's tried to get me on harassment charges and it's gotten laughed out of court twice. The second time, he didn't even show up. Right? I mean, he showed up and then left, and then we had to wait for him, and he still didn't show up after 3 phone calls. This got laughed out of court twice. We even got apologized to by the judge. So all of a sudden, I get a call now from a Wall Township police officer. I'm not even. I wish I could make this up. I wish I could. Oh my God. So the Wall Township police officer starts out asking me, he's like, they wanted me to call you because they feel threatened by you. Apparently physically threatened by me. And he wanted to give me a call and get my side of the story. And man, did I let this guy have it. Like everything that I knew, every innuendo, I said, listen, this is the guy you're dealing with. He's already lost twice in court. I sent him messages and the whole 9 yards, but this I issued. So I've been doing a Calderese call out tour. So everybody understands. I am sick and fucking tired of fake people. It started with this piece of shit. And I'm going after everybody fake for you because I am so tired of it. Everybody out there, they show you, we have like major, big news agencies in New Jersey that are they get paid to do hit pieces. So a lot of you guys don't know this. Like, I offered to do a debate with the two parties. I told you guys this, like the two candidates, the two mayor candidates in my town. Well, the Shore News Network goes. It's got like 100,000 followers. It's a pretty big news network in New Jersey. They get paid basically by the Brick Township or the mayor's office or whatever it is to write a hit piece. They used my name in it. Mike Calderese, the Brick Breakdown, offered to host a debate, and they took everything just the mayor had, and they posted the story. They didn't even call me. This is the news. This is news in 2025. They didn't even call me. So I've been going after them. I'm going after everybody that's fake. I'm sick and tired of dealing with these people. And it starts with somebody like him. It started all with that guy. And yeah, man, I called him out to have a debate over this entire thing because we all listen to what he called me the other day. He calls me a harasser. He says I'm harassing his family. Couldn't prove it in court. So now they're running after I called him out to go and do a live and talk from Zoom. He ran back to the cops. It's unbelievable watching these people operate. It's really unbelievable. I got to be honest with you. Hamas seems easier to deal with than Mike Schwartz. I gotta be honest with everybody. It's absolutely amazing. But I digress. Sorry to get off the topic on that one. But let's get to a couple more here. And there's the one thing I don't love the imagery of Trump standing in front of the Israeli flag and not the American flag with one next to it. Maybe it's the angle that he's being shot at. But what's being shown, I'm not thrilled with. But let's get 28 seconds.
But when you settle 8 wars in 8 months, that means you don't like war. Everyone thought I was going to be brutal. In fact, I remember Hillary Clinton during a debate, she said, look at him. He's going to go to war with everybody. And actually, she said, he's got a personality that's all about war. No, and my personality actually is all about stopping wars. And it seems to work. It seems to work.
My personality is all about stopping wars. I mean, listen, what is this? The 9th? The 8th? I mean, that's what they're claiming. It's interesting because they're throwing out that number, and I haven't seen the idiot mainstream media come out and try to debunk that in any way. They're non-going at that tells me that that's a real number, that he actually really did 8 wars, because it's tough to, it's tough. I mean, yes, were there wars going on in the Congo and all that stuff? Do you call them? Yeah, okay, great. They were going on a really long time. Apparently, he stopped them. It's amazing. I mean, this guy from almost getting shot in the neck or shot in the ear or shot in the face, whatever you want to call it. You know, thinking of Charlie Kirk there for a second, but I don't know. He was always this guy, but maybe something in him. I don't know what it is, but there's something that's driving this, and he's making it a point to really try to unite the world. And can you imagine what type of figure he's going to be in history? If 100 years from now, 200 years from now, that whole area is a thriving community, Gaza is rebuilt, it's the destination capital of the world. I mean, that is the possibility of this whole thing, right? Instead of living in sand and throwing rocks at each other, why don't you guys look at Dubai? Why don't you look at some of these other areas and grow and prosper like the rest of the world is? Maybe are they finally starting to realize that? I hope. Coach Patterson says, ran to the popo. The boat. Says, I think peace will stand as long as the next couple of presidents are aligned with Uncle T and form good relationships right off the bat with Middle Eastern leaders. You know what it is? It's, when they say it, Trump's just got it, man. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Trump has got it. Whatever that is, Trump has got it. And he's that guy, and he knows he's been on that world stage for so long, and now it's the second time of it. And listen. I didn't agree with blowing this shit up out of Iran. When he launched those bunker busters or whatever you want to call them. But did that bring everybody to the table and say, "Listen, I'm not fucking around. I'm gonna fuck all you guys up"? Is that what happened behind the scenes? Listen, we have shit that none of you guys could deal with. And when those what are they called? Are they the B2s? When those things took off and they redirected and all of a sudden things started exploding and then they got home, that's an amazing show of power. Did Iran have to wear 3 giant bombs for it? Yeah, okay. Maybe now I could look back because I didn't think it was a great idea at the time. I could say, I was wrong about that. If that's really what brought everybody to the table. Sometimes you have to unleash hell in order to get peace. I get it. It's today, I want to be hopeful. I want to be optimistic because I do think, man, one of the things everybody misses is we are living better than I think humanity has lived in the last 2,000, 3,000 years. Probably ever, maybe ever. You don't realize what was going on in 1850, 1950. There was a totally different world. It was a totally different living standard. It was a totally different sanitation standard. Now the whole world's starting to pick themselves up. Here's a minute of them.
And let me also convey my tremendous appreciation for all of the nations of the Arab and Muslim world that came together to press Hamas to set the hostages free and to send them home. We had a lot of help. We had a lot of help from a lot of people that you wouldn't suspect. And I want to thank them very much for that. It's an incredible triumph for Israel and the world to have all of these nations working together as partners in peace. And it's pretty unusual for you to see that, but it happened in this case. This was a very unusual point in time, a brilliant point in time. Generations from now, this will be remembered as the moment that everything began to change and change very much for the better. Like the USA right now, it will be the golden age of Israel and the golden age of the Middle East. It's going to work together.
It's going to work together. Golden age, man. Listen, any other, let's see what other comments we have. Coach Patterson says, I don't know. I couldn't name 8 to start with. Well, it seems very weird. It took Iran out of the picture. They're no longer a power in that region. Boat says, exactly, Cal. He's been the it guy and isn't a huge pussy. How many wars are going on now, Coach Patterson says? I think what's left over there. I mean, there's There's obviously still the Ukraine and Russia, right? Which that is probably going to be the next thing he's going to work on. But no, apparently the 7 wars were there's smaller skirmishes, but they were going on all over the world. I think was it Pakistan and somebody else was going at each other. We had somebody in the Congo. They were fighting a war like that. That region had 3 different wars that broke out all over it. It was they're not being talked about. But listen, man, there's things going on all over the world that we don't even know. There's Christians being massacred in Africa right now. There's people dying all over the world in like big numbers where there's people fighting. So listen, I hope we can move on from this. I hope this does bring somewhat lasting peace. But let's do this. Let's kind of switch gears a little bit because excuse me. Because everybody's talking about this, and I don't want to beat you. I don't want to beat you to death with this. You want to see? How about this? We'll end this section with Trump actually signing the peace deal, and I think I have him getting on the plane like a boss.
Okay.
Why is there always hot chicks around Trump? You ever notice that? Even like his secretary's
3,000 years to get to this point. Can you believe it? And it's going to hold up, too. It's going to hold up.
It's going to hold up. Took 3,000 years, so he signs all those things. He has a long signature, and I love when Trump holds up his signature and goes, look at this signature. It's beautiful. It's the best signature. Nobody signs like I could sign. That is a direct Donald Trump quote, but this is him leaving after signing the potentially the biggest peace agreement in world's history. All right, so that is him. And Patterson says, literally, I can't name all the wars. Patterson, I mean, it's something that you can Google. I'm not listing all the wars for you. No, I'm definitely not. I'm not going to pretend like I have all of the skirmishes in the world inside of my head. That's not happening. But let's get to Mayor Adams, because Mayor Adams, wow. Well, you know what, man? This was the guy I think we needed from the entire time. And say what you want. Everyone says he's a criminal. He did some horrible shit. I think every one of these politicians you could get on what they said that Mayor Adams did. Let's just start there. But Mayor Adams, we have this, and again, I apologize. I'm going to pick these at random, but he has this question and answer period with these reporters. And if I could have played the entire 30 minutes of this, I would have. But I cherry-picked a couple of them. Let's start with this one.
Your name was on the byline. And there's some of you that have been covering me. You guys could part. Let me do this. Y'all could depart. Some of you have been covering me for 3.5 years. Some of you are so sick and dark, and you're the leader of that. You're one of the most dark writers that I've ever seen in this city. And your personal sick vendetta and the sickness of how you think of over-sexualizing a black man, that in the book is stated that there was a sexual action in Borough Hall. That was never in the book. But that's typical of the sickness and the darkness of your sick mind. You're one of the sickest reporters I know. Go to the next question. You're a sick person.
WCTS here. What's your reaction to Letitia James getting indicted?
You're a sick, disgusting motherfucker. That's how it started off. He was going at everybody. He said at one point, I don't give a damn. I don't know if I don't know all the ones, that maybe one of these didn't load up. I think I still have a couple more of these. I had maybe 5 of these videos of him. But let's see what this one is. I think I just played the sick one. I have him. Here's 43 seconds.
That indictment going after black politicians. I mean, this is another black politician being indicted here in the city. What's your response to that?
Do you feel they weaponized me? Of course, you can answer. You asked me about others, but I remember how you covered me. You didn't feel they weaponized me. I was indicted for calling the fire department to do a building inspection. And many of you who covered me during that time were salivating at the thought that Eric will go to jail for 33 years. So don't start asking me about what do I think about what's going on now. I want to know what did y'all think about when my life was destroyed in this city. And I wish I had a mic so I can drop it right now.
I wish I had a mic so I could drop it right now. Oh man, I don't know. Where was that Mayor Adams throughout his entire tenure as mayor? And I think he served 4 years as mayor, something like that. I think I have another 13 seconds of him somewhere. I apologize again, guys. I'm very discombobulated with this because of how nothing loaded up, and then it loaded up halfway, and then I had to get out of it, and then it loaded back up the other way. So there's the 53 seconds. I don't know. I apologize, guys. There's the 43-second one. Oh, here it is.
All I can say is, you're going to miss me when I'm gone. No, you can't. No, you can't. We hurt you. It's good to have you back, man. Miss you. Go ahead.
You're going to miss me when I'm gone. And the videos that I didn't have. Listen, he went on to quote statistics. He fought the idea that the subway is actually dangerous. He's like, listen, guys, it's safer than it's ever been. Our numbers are safer than they ever been. He goes, you could claim that I'm fudging the numbers. That's the best that you have. He goes, but the numbers don't lie. He goes, you guys want to report when all the bad things happen. He goes, but he started listing numbers and how they were better from his previous people. I mean, brought statistics, brought everything, and said, I did this job. I did it well. I took a lot of pride in it. Go fuck yourself. It reminded me of Half-Baked when he looked and said, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out. And if I had a mic, I would have dropped it, he said. Oh, man, I love it. Let's get really quickly to shit that made me laugh.
Shit that made me laugh.
All right, let's start off with this maniac sheriff.
County. If you spit on us, you're going to the hospital and in jail. If you hit one of us, you're going to the hospital and jail, and most likely get bitten by one of our big, beautiful dogs that we have here. If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will be notifying your family where to collect your remains at, because we will kill you graveyard dead.
Because we will kill you graveyard dead. We will kill you graveyard dead if you're going to get bit by one of our huge police dogs. Oh man, I gotta love it. I don't know what this is. Let's see. I think this is something.
7 games, 4 hours? No, I don't. You know why I'm doing 7 games in 24 hours? Because there are fewer and fewer people that are willing to do this. Do you understand that? And most of the time, the people that are unwilling to do it is because of you people. So why don't you just grow up, please?
Grow up. It was finally an umpire said it. Let me tell you something. You parents, you're a real problem. You're a real problem. You ruin kids' sports non-stop. This is a video that I came across. This is Ben Shapiro. This is the guy that everyone, follows and looks up to. Apparently, this is him in his first year of law school. I think this is real. I don't think it's AI generated, but we're going to pretend it's real because it's funny.
You think you're better than me, Paul? You think because you're hanging here all day, you're higher than me, you're better than me? Yeah, well, I don't miss you. You're not. I'm a body. I can think. Yeah, you are not better than me at all. Yeah, I'll teach you.
That's so Ben Shapiro. I don't care if that's AI generated. That is 100% that guy. All I got to say is, I've been telling you before, like, there's people that are paid off. There's people that are fakes. 90% of these people are fake. 99 probably percent of these people are just incredible fakes. And you talk about that little peckerhead. Look at that kid. Did he ever graduate ever from being that peckerhead? That little kid that punched a bag and didn't realize it was coming back at him and getting put on his ass from a bag? He's still the same guy. He has not changed at all from that little douchebag. Sorry. But you guys know that I'm true with that. This was Jasmine Crockett.
And if you really want to know who the criminals are in this country, you can Google it. You don't have to trust me. But the people that commit 80% of the most violent crimes in this country are white supremacists.
The people that commit the most crimes in this country are white supremacists. I want to know where she got that ghetto ass accent. Let's just put it that way. Where did the ghetto come from? I don't know. But I can tell you this right now. If you Google, like, do that, do it for yourself. Because she said Google it. She challenged you. Why don't you go ahead and Google that and see what percentage of crime is done by white supremacists? The number is going to blow your mind. Now, what was this? Oh, that was the hostages. Now I'm finding all the videos that I should have played for you earlier. I'm finding them. Let's talk about a couple of different things that are going on, especially with still the government being shut down. And I don't know, there was a couple of things that when I was on my vacation last week and just watching all the news, you saw a number of different things. And there's so much coming out. It's kind of hard to keep up with all this stuff if you're just a regular person. So you had it revealed that the FBI, and that the next video, this is still shit that made me laugh, by the way. Okay. This is still shit that made me laugh. The FBI apparently, under the direction of the Obama administration, these are all the revelations, apparently tapped the lines or got clearance to look at the communications between 10 Republican senators, Lindsey Graham included in this, right? So I'm going to play this. This is 1 minute and 50 seconds. This is Senator Kennedy asking the oldest person. I think this guy was around when the last, like before Israel was even created. He was around when Israel fell the first time, 10,000 years ago. But I want you to listen to this exchange because it was absolutely hysterical to me. The argument that was taking place here and how there's only one word that I could use for this: retarded. It sounded. Listen.
Chairman, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah.
May I ask you a question?
If I can answer it, yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Are you going to hold a separate hearing on your whistleblower account of the FBI investigation of 8 United States senators?
I think we need, my answer to your question is, I think we need to wait until we see what the FBI can report and whether it's necessary to have a hearing. Right now, I haven't ruled one out, but I haven't made a decision.
And what year do you think that will happen in?
I want the FBI to be a thorough investigation of it and report to us what information they can give us, and I don't know how long that'll take them.
With respect, are you giving them a certain period of time?
I have not given them a certain period of time. I'll discuss that matter with my staff and see if that needs to be done.
Okay, if civil suits are filed against the perpetrators at the FBI, will that facilitate your investigation?
Well, what's the question again?
If the 8 senators who were spied upon sue the hell out of the Department of Justice and the perpetrators involved, will that facilitate their investigation and or yours? I guess what I'm getting to is I don't understand why we don't have a separate hearing. I find this breathtaking.
Yeah. It's just been 24 hours since the FBI investigated on it. Please give me an opportunity to sort through all this.
Fair enough. I just don't want to wait 24 years to get an answer.
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman.
So who picked up on what I just picked up on? Okay. The FBI spied on 8 sitting U.S. senators. And Chuck Grassley is sitting there telling one of the people who was spied upon that, don't worry, I'm waiting for the FBI to give me a report about the FBI. The FBI is going to be investigating the FBI. And you really think that there's all totally different people throughout all of the FBI? The FBI investigating itself is like a hooker testing herself for STDs. Are you going to trust her? I don't know. I don't think you trust a hooker anyway, unless she's a little Asian. But this is a conversation that's going on in the Senate. Hey, don't worry. We're going to let the people who did this to you, they're going to tell us why they did it to you. And then once they do that, then we'll punish them. Yeah, that makes a whole hell of a lot of sense. I don't get. I really just don't get the thought process on a lot of this. I don't get. I don't get how nobody asked them that question. So wait a second. Why the hell are you letting the FBI investigate the FBI? You tell me where I'm wrong. Anybody in the chat? He says, bug-eyed cash. A Goon says, bug-eyed cash will lose the reports. Yeah, you're not even bullshitting. Coach Patterson says, I guess I investigated myself and found nothing. Term limits personified. Oh, yeah. A Goon says, between the two of them, there are old as earth itself. And this Kennedy man cracks me up. The boat says, the Kennedy guy cracks me up. And did you see the Palestinian prisoners that were freed? Yeah, Coach Patterson says, do you see the Palestinian prisoners that were freed? Do you want to see those guys? Being that you brought it up, I do have a video on them.
Matan Zangauker's mother cried, "You are my life," upon seeing her son.
Now, I recorded this off of Fox News. You're actually going to hear Valentino in the background.
Propaganda videos being forced to dig his own grave embraced his parents. Twin brothers Gali and Ziv Berman, separated by Hamas, hugged upon seeing each other for the first time in 2 years. They were given matching jerseys from their favorite soccer team to wear on the helicopter flight from the IDF military base where their families gathered to meet them. Noah Argamani, separated from her boyfriend Avinatan Or on October 7th as both were dragged by Hamas terrorists into Gaza, had been waiting for him every day since her rescue last year. Alon Ohel, a musician whose piano became the symbol of his captivity, sat between his parents holding the lyrics to a song which he told other hostages he wanted to hear upon his release.
So that was them, guys. I mean, you tell me what you think. Put it in the chat. I saw a group of people that looked pretty damn good. And listen, good for them. I'm really glad that they don't look like they were completely destroyed when they were in there. I know a lot of people didn't make it out of there. So, it's just it was cool. So that was for the chat. You guys asked for it. There you go. CJ Calda, Israel State Media, Elomo, they aren't Palestinians. Listen, we're going to see what happens in that area. That's for sure. Anything else? And I thought I had more. I thought I had more of stuff that made me laugh here, but like I said, I'm so kind of discombobulated. Let's see what this one is. Go! There we go. This is Cam Scadaboo. I want to play this guy. Let me tell you something. Giants are finally exciting. Now, Coach Patterson, me and you go back and forth. Your Eagles suck, by the way, but the Giants are finally exciting to watch. I've watched horrific, ridiculous football for a really long time. The Giants drafted, I think, 2 psychopaths, like 2 full-fledged, crazy, lunatic people. And this dude, Cam Scadaboo, is probably the craziest, and I love him. I mean, this dude gets the ball, goes downhill, runs hard. But what you notice about these 2 rookies is their energy seems to be infectious. They're happy, they're upbeat, they're let's go. We're not a part of this past, we're a part of the future. Let's kick some ass. The kid Scadaboo runs hard, and this kid Jackson Dart could play football. But this is them after a huge win against the Eagles.
Go! Oh yeah, Scadaboo! Okay! Woo! Now give the woo! Yeah! Scadaboo!
Scadaboo! So, yeah, that's Scadaboo. Talking about this, we have a conversation going on. Jay Caldas says, oh man, where does it go? Says, yes, coach, I did. I saw the family's reaction. Did not see all 20, though. I did see the men release come home with 2 children at 6 months. And Coach Patterson says, you're missing the other half of it. There was like 200 Palestinians freed. Yeah, I think it was even more than 200. Traditionally, though, the Palestinians, when you look at the trade deals, when they have hostage trade deals between the Palestinians and Israel, Israel typically way overpays for their people. So they'll give up 500, 600, 700 for one person. So I think they've done that before. I think they gave up 1,000 people one time for like 1,000 people they deemed terrorists for 2 people. So that the people in Israel know if they get taken hostage, Israel's going to do whatever they can to get them out of there. And that is, I guess, good for them. Jay Callis says, I didn't watch but the Giants beat the Eagles, made me smiles. Agoon says, Eagles fans are great for the economy. They destroy everything, and we rebuild it the next game, and they do it all over again. Coach Parrish says, nah, Caltrop. I'm dropping the Caltrop on you on this vigilante thing. If anyone else high fives a ref and dances, you're grumpy ass old man about it. Oh, stop it. Stop it. He high-fived the ref, okay? He high-fived the ref. Is that the worst thing that's happening right now? I honestly stuck up for that. What's that guy? That Branch guy last night. I don't know if you saw that for the Lions. I am so sick of Kansas City never getting any penalties thrown on them. Always getting the big penalty when it's right. All Travis Kelce has to do is look at the refs with his hands up, and they throw a flag 10 seconds late. It's fucking irritating. And Juju Smith-Schuster ran over there, started running his mouth. He got punched in the face for it. After he hit him from behind, nah, man, I got no problem with that guy does. That guy did, and I hope he doesn't get suspended, which I think he already did. Let's see. It's 8:54. Let's see if anybody hops on. I am going to open up the bottle. If you guys can, go ahead and get yourself a drink. Let's do a birthday shot for me. Because you know what? You guys hung out with me on my birthday. You guys, I've been saying for a really long time. Many of you in the chat are officially family. But many of you in the chat are family by, I guess, by being with me for as long as we have. You know, we have a lot of people that have been with us for a very long time. Every one of you guys that has spent a lot of hours liking my stuff, sharing my stuff, being here, fingering the fuck out of my like button. I mean, you guys have mastered the art of fingering, and I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate that enough. But speaking of family members, I think one of them is ready. Give me a thumbs up when you guys are ready back there. If you're ready, I know you can hear me. We have the boat is ready. We have the Yarrow is ready. What's up, boys?
Yo. What's up, boys?
So you guys started kind of a new show and everything, right? So, but obviously, everybody, we have the boat and we have Alex Stitch Martinez. What is this?
You got to tell the story behind that, dude.
Yeah, you're screwing me all up here, man. What's going on?
You know, sometimes
you're no longer the Jarl. You're cutting ties with the Jarl.
I'm leaving that name behind. Okay.
Okay.
But you know, usually the saying is snitches get stitches, but I didn't snitch and I still got the stitch. So I mean, shit happens, you know. No, I had a fucking gigantic thing on my neck and they had to slice it out, dude. So I got sliced and diced a couple weeks ago. It was real fun.
Was it like a bean get stuck in your neck?
It was like it was like a cyst or some shit. Yeah,
Mexican.
Like, I'm over there flicking the bean, dude. I can't jump anymore.
I had rice and beans in my neck, man. I had to get it out.
This is a gigantic pilota.
So real quick, what do you guys think of the peace deal before we do a shot for myself? Because we have, let's see who's on here. Okay, we have Fresh Mike.
What up?
Look at them all fucking. I love it. And we got one more. I think Johnny G is getting in. I see him in the back, but he look at him. He doesn't look like he's on yet. So let's take him out. Oh, here we go. It's John. He like signs in from like 5 different places. And we have this. What's everybody? What's up, guys? I appreciate everybody joining me. Listen, you guys, I've been saying before, I really think of you guys as family. You know what I'm saying? We the boat, this I got to get used to this stitch shit. The fucking
just stitch it all together, bro.
Right? It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. I mean, you guys, we've been chill for what now? 2 years. I love you guys. Really appreciate you. What do you think, real quick? Give me like 30 seconds on what do you think the peace? What do you think about peace?
Same thing that I said in the chat. I think that I think it's going to last if we have presidents that aren't pussies like Trump. You know what I mean? Come in the next, couple sessions because like you said, he's the it guy. Like he just has that it, and he has a presence about him that I don't think anyone wants to fuck with. And if we get some weakness in there, I think things are going to change again, which that sucks. But
oh yeah,
that's what I think.
What do you think, Stitch?
I think it's going to be one of those things where Israel's going to do some shit when nobody's looking again. I don't really know if it's going to matter who the president is because that's just it. We're using the same playbook. We're just rolling it over again.
Yes.
And so nothing really has changed, in my opinion, to what's going on before or what happened before. So I hope I'm wrong, but in 3 months, let's revisit it because in 3 months, I think it'll all be sideways again.
I think it may take a little bit longer than that, but I think ultimately, I think that the hardcore Zionists in Israel right now, they do want their old borders, and that means parts of Lebanon, that means parts of Syria, that means the fucking
Jordan.
Peninsula. Yeah, parts of. I mean, there's when you look at the original version of what their stated early state, they were very clear about this. That's what they wanted, and they do have settlements in those areas already that they say that they could claim. So I think that I think it's temporary. I do think this is temporary. But what do you think, Mike?
Oh man, we're fucked, bro. Get ready, man. Everybody just stop, bro. We look. Alex Jones just did an interview with Tucker. They just released that a little while back today, and man, and it's about to go down. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I think this whole thing. It's like okay. Like take a buffet, right? And on the buffet, you got some good stuff. You got your brisket. You know what I mean? You got some, some nice lamb shanks. But then you also have some turds and some scabs and some poison, and it's whole one, and you're like, oh my God. So am I happy about a ceasefire? Hell yeah, man. I don't want people to die. I'm happy people are back and hopefully cooler heads prevail on that. But then you got everything else, man. You got the takeover of Paramount and civil war that's happening and all the wackiness. So, I think like Stitch is saying, man, it's I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's calm before the storm, but let's eat, drink, and be merry. You know what I mean? Because we might be having to, put our houses out of fire tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Watch the Ocho and be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Johnny? Give me like 30 seconds.
I don't know. I mean,
okay, that's Johnny, everybody. No, go ahead, brother.
No, I mean, it would be nice to bring back, like, growing up, like, when I was a kid, I seen everybody was, like, a bunch of hippies and shit, and that'd be nice to bring that all back around, you know? Like, everybody's, like, rainbow flags, but it was, like, good rainbow flags. It wasn't a bunch of beards and pussies running around. Dudes with long hair and some hot-ass chicks with some no bras on, you know? That's what we need.
Dude, I think that's the best thing you've ever said in your life. I'm going to be honest with you. Good thing. Hey, that's Johnny, everybody.
There's Johnny.
All right. I absolutely love it. I think we lost Mike's camera. Mike, are you still there, buddy, or what?
Yeah, man, I'm coming back. Give me 1 second.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
All right.
So listen, I definitely wanted you guys on with me. And everybody that's watching right now. You know, you were with me on my birthday. You guys have been with me for a really long time. I do want to say thank you very, very much, like, to all of you guys. And if you do have a drink, you have a drink?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
got
and
a fucking bottle.
Yeah, let me say, the Stitch is already better than the Jarl. I watched the Jarl drink out of glasses. This one's drinking out of bottles.
I'm tired of that pussy hippie shit.
Hey, thank you guys for being here at my birthday, man. Here's the finger and like buttons.
Oh, yeah. Cheers, brother.
What are you guys drinking?
Garage beer in my garage.
Garage beer in your garage. Dude, you're interesting. Dude, if you've never drank this is the Glenlivet. It is the Thatched Caribbean rum bottle. It's the Caribbean Reserve, the Glenlivet Caribbean Reserve. You've never had that? That is absolutely phenomenal. Tits. That's absolute tits.
Yeah, no, we can do it.
I got like bottom shelf tequila, almost bottom shelf tequila. It's
you ran across the border to get that, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know, he didn't jump.
That's straight out of Tijuana.
Oh yeah, it's a mezcal, man. It's rough going down, but it does the job.
It kills whatever viruses or bacteria may be lingering. Yeah.
COVID. Sick in months.
I absolutely love it. So, hey, everybody, let's do this. Let's go around the boat and the Stitch. Is that like your new golfing name? Tell everybody about what you got coming up.
It's not a bad one. So we got two new things. The redoing of the show. So you'll see us next week. So this week will be the last time that we show up on the show with Vikings, Outlaws, and Cowboys. So it'll be a totally new show. Some of the format will be the same stuff, a little bit more God focused and kind of what's going on with the times and, you know, how the Bible relates and things like that. And then we have a show that's going to be coming out on Sundays. That's going to be the fastballs and fairways. It's going to be like golf content, sports content, a lot of us being really shitty at sports. I mean, maybe we can even get, you know, Mike the Ocho man involved over here, man.
Let's go. Whatever you need, I'm available. Let's go.
But yeah, the new studio is almost done here, and we're going to be fucking just kicking tires and lighting fires, baby.
Dude, like Bart Scott said, can't wait. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Hey, Mikey, tell everybody about the Ocho, bro. That's tomorrow night, right? And
Power Sports Time will return tomorrow night. Yeah, man, I had a rough week last week. Spent a couple of days, you know, in the hospital and out. And the whole plan last week was to redo my studio here. Got the new mic arms and, you know what I mean, headphones and all that. And so going to be digging into that a lot tomorrow. And we'll be returning with that tomorrow night. Power Sports Time. And then Wednesday will be the watch party. Thursday will be PT Pod. You know, yeah, man. And Friday will be the couch drop again, man. And yeah, we'll see, man. I'm actually super excited. I think it's really cool. You guys are doing a more, you know, kind of spiritual based focused thing. You know, I have a friend who's a pastor. He's been a good friend. And me and the wife decided to instead of kind of do the Sunday church, YouTube thing. You know what I mean? Boxer shorts and coffee.
TV
We joined up last week, and so it's just I think it's getting to be that time, and believe or not, it is important to be connected to a group of like-minded folks. So you know what I mean? When the lights go out, you have somebody that can help you with a lantern. You know what I mean, or a flashlight. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. And what I'm going to do for you guys right now is I'm going to bless your new show. In the name of Padre, y Sante, y Spiritu Santo. All right, that was just for you guys. Johnny G. I know they can't find you anywhere, but you're going to be obviously here. You're going to be a cast member of the Caltrop. But any last words for anybody, buddy?
I don't know.
That's Johnny G, everybody.
Calderista, wait a minute, man. How's this birthday, man? First of all, for those that don't know, how old are you?
I am 46.
46. Congratulations, man. Nice. How's this different? Give us a goal before you call it a night. For this year, what can we come back this time next year, same night, and go? Did we do it? Did he do it? Did we help him do it? What are we looking at? What's the goal?
Still shitting green?
Yeah.
Ooh, shitting. I mean, I shit brown, and it's not solid a lot of the times. I can tell you that.
That's the taco trucks, buddy.
That's the.
That's why I had to get that thing cut out of my neck.
It's not Taco Tuesday today. It's Monday, right? But, I would say, my goals obviously are to stay true to what I'm doing, and I'm on a call out tour. I'm on a mission for real. And I'm going to be in the search for real over the next year. And regardless of what the outcome, regardless of where we're at, views or followers or shares or whatever it is, I think the goals for this year are to continue to fight for the regular ass person. For many different things, for giving them truth, for giving them understanding, from parsing through the bullshit. I want to make sure over this next year that we're not part of the media problem. And that's something that I'm going to be fighting against really hard, So this year, this upcoming year is going to be full of both local politics and nationwide politics. And it's going to be, I'll tell you, 2025, 2026. Mike, the Stitch, the boat, Johnny G, bro, we have not begun to defile ourselves. I'm telling you. We are going to fucking really do it, man. And regardless of what happens, let's just keep kicking ass, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
fuck yeah.
We don't need roads.
No, we definitely don't.
Exactly.
Listen, guys.
Glad you're feeling Mike better, fresh.
Yeah,
Mike. Man, prayers to you, brother. I didn't know that you were sick and were just in the hospital a little bit. So prayers to you, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you. God is good. I'm back. It was. Yeah. So, yeah.
Dude, cheers.
Seizures. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. I really appreciate
Happy birthday,
all you guys
Cal.
with us. Everybody, be your own Caltrop. I say it to you all the time. And it could start with a little bit of alcohol. Not too much. A little bit of alcohol. Open up your mind. Open up your brain. Take in more information than just a headline. That's where you start to become your own Caltrop. And I'm telling you something. When you do that, you can start seeing the field a little bit better. Everything starts slowing down. You can start seeing where they're coming from, and you realize everybody's full of shit. I got to tell you something. This Caltrop is always going to be here for you with our family. We are all family members. You guys are my family. I appreciate you being here with me on my birthday. But this Caltrop is out.